Good morning and welcome to Carrow Road for today's Sky Bet Championship fixture between Norwich and Millwall. I'm Carl Bates and alongside me is Max McClellan for Millwall TV and BBC London. So, the teams, I'm sure you've seen them already. We'll go through Norwich's first. They've had to make one change from the side that drew 4-4 with Southampton. Anel Hernandez misses out due to a broken hand. Christian Pasnak comes straight into the side, and it's a call up to the bench for number 50, Jaden Warner, their under-23 player. And also George Long is on the bench as Tim Krul has headed off to Luton Town. So it's Angus Gunn in goal, a back four of Jack Stacey, Shane Duffy, Ben Gibson and Dimitris Yanoulis. It's a diamond four in midfield. Captain Kenny McLean sits as the holding midfielder with Fasnacht and John Rowe either side of him, and then Gabriel Serra will play just in behind Josh Sargent and Ashley Barnes. It was Josh Sargent's brace here last season that enabled the Canaries to come away with 3 points and a 2-0 win. For Millwall, it's two changes from the side that lost so heartbreakingly against Bristol City with practically the last kick of the game, as Casper Denore and Joe Bryant miss out through injury. So it's Matthias Sarkic in goal. The back four, Danny McNamara, Sean Hutchinson, Jake Cooper and Murray Wallace. Two holding midfielders, Billy Mitchell and George Saville. And then we're expecting it to be Romain Esse, Zian Fleming and Duncan Watmore in behind Kevin Nisbet. Substitutes for the Lions. It is Bart Biakowski, George Evans, Tom Bradshaw, Ryan Leonard, Andreas Vogelsammer, Idemo Imaku, Wes Harding, Nino Malachi and Connell Truman. First time ever Millwall have had two goalkeepers on the bench. Substitutes for the host, George Long, Andrew Omabili-Daly, Liam Gibbs, Adam Eder, Sam McCallum, Marcelo Nunes, Kellen Fisher, Jaden Warner and Tony Springett. Max, we were there for the game at the Den against Bristol City. It was a game, in all honesty, I don't think either side deserved to win. There were so few chances, apart from, unfortunately, the captain popping up to get the winner for the Robins in about the 5th minute of injury time.
Yeah, it was a sucker punch, wasn't it, in the dying stages, and a really frustrating one because it's a long thrown into the box. Should be dealt with. Wasn't dealt with the first time. And you're pulling your hair out when a Bristol City player is picking the ball up completely unmarked in our own box to finish it off on the second one. Look, come here with fresh perspective today. It's a cracking day for a game of football. The away end's filled out. Great to see 1,800 plus Millwall fans here today, and we showed at Middlesbrough what we can do on the road. It's just about tweaking that home form slightly because we've gone slightly off the boil with it. Not panicking, not overreacting. We're 2 games into a 46-game season. So let's put things right today against a side who you always tip to be in and around the promotion conversation. Not had the best of records here in recent games, but they're under a new stewardship here in David Wagner, very good, experienced manager who will be taking them in a new direction. They've had a decent start to the season, a win here against Hull, followed up by an 8-goal thriller at St Mary's. So, I mean, this is the Championship, anything could happen, but let's hope we're talking about a Millwall win come the end of it and back to winning ways for us.
Yeah, looking at the league table, as you say, I mean, Millwall at the moment 15th, but if they win today, they're going to go level on points with Hull, who are currently 6th. And for Norwich, they will move into the playoffs if they win. Looking at the results over the weekend, Friday night, Leeds drawing 1-1 with West Brom. Plymouth defeated 2-1 by Southampton. Hull winning away at Blackburn. It's been a really good start for the Tigers. Bristol City defeated by Birmingham. Leicester coming away with a 2-1 win against Cardiff. Ipswich Town, top of the league, winning 1-0 at QPR. Other end of the table, Sheffield Wednesday defeated again, this time at home to Preston. Sunderland defeating Rotherham, and Coventry with a share of the spoils down in South Wales against Swansea. We're just waiting for both the sides to come out. I'm sure a lot of you are keeping an eye on the Women's World Cup final. Half-time score there, Spain 1, England 0. Work to be done. But for now, the big game is right in front of us as both sides are coming out. Away to our right, led by the captains Kenny McLean and Sean Hutchinson. It's a great atmosphere here at Carrow Road. And the sun is shining brightly here in Norfolk.
Tell you what, we've got a great view of the away end, haven't we? And
it looks
absolutely superb over there.
Yeah, we are bang across from it where we sit. We're sitting about 20-25 yards from goal, the Barclay end. And as you say, across from us are those Millwall fans. Considering Millwall have got those injuries too, Joe Bryant and Casper Denore, I should imagine a lot of people are quite surprised with how attacking Gary's gone today. He could have gone with a back three, the likes of Brian Leonard, George Evans could have come into that equation, but instead very much on the front foot with the likes of SA first start for the Lions, Zian, Watmore, Nisbet. You know, they're going to ask Norwich some questions here.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think it's an interesting one, perhaps with Rom starting and a slight change in that formation. If he has gone with that back four, then maybe that is a sign of maybe supporting Rom a little bit more going forward. I think in your first league start at a big ground like this, the Sky cameras are on you. He'll need that support out there, Romain Esse. He's incredibly talented. And I think just having those extra bodies around him in the midfield will probably help him a little bit more. But what a talent we've got on our hands there. He's going to have Danny McNamara behind him. And I think, like you say, if it is that front four, it's going to be really exciting to see. And credit to Gary for really rolling out the attacking players like that.
I mean, coming to a team like Norwich, as you mentioned, I mean, Norwich at home, their last 15 games at home, they've won only 4 of them, but this is not a happy hunting ground for Millwall, not even close. Last win here, which I put up on our group chat, and you all quite rightly groaned at, is the last win here was 1968.
Happy Saturday from Carl Bates, that was.
Yes, it's been a while. It's been a while. Let's go with that. Yeah, 55 years since Millwall picked up 3 points here at Carrow Road. But it has to be broken sometime. Has to be broken sometime.
See George Saville there just having a word with Romain as they're going for their team huddle there. George Saville, of course, the man that came off for Rom's first Millwall appearance away at Watford on Boxing Day. That was a great win as well. He's going to be key. George Saville coming in for his first league start of the season. He'd have been disappointed that he's dropped out on the back of a good season last year. But now's Sav's chance to stake a claim once again.
So it's going to be Millwall to kick off. And Duncan Watmore gets the game underway. Here's Jake Cooper. The long crossfield ball just gets too much on it. And Millwall are in possession on the halfway line. Hutchinson plays it forward looking for Esse. It's headed clear by Ben Gibson in the middle of that back four alongside Shane Duffy. Both got a lot of experience there. Ben Gibson, by the way, nephew of Middlesbrough owner Steve Gibson. Useless fact, but true. Long throw in for Millwall. Taken by Fleming towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Hutchinson tries to get the flick on. Not a clear connection. And that should have been offside, and I'm very surprised it's not, as Esse now will try and keep the ball in down by the corner flag. And he does enough. But it does go out of play for a Norwich throw, but it's only a yard from the corner flag. There's no surprises. Esse getting support straight away from the away fans. So nearly 2,000 have made the journey here today from South London. And McNamara in with the challenge. And the referee decides there's a foul. And it'll be a free kick to Norwich. Our referee today, by the way, is Tony Harrington from Cleveland, up near Durham. And he's assisted by Mark Scholes and Neil Davis, fourth official Steve Martin. The referee just having a chat with Danny McNamara. And it'll be a free kick to Norwich. It does look as if Millwall are going to play with Watmore, Fleming and Esse as that three just in behind Kevin Nisbet. Ball played forward towards Gabriel Serrar. And Rowe now plays it down the line to Serrar on the overlap. Ball in towards the front post. It's come back out to Norwich player. Those tried to be played across the penalty area. It's a good block. Good early start though. Good link-up play between Serrar and Rowe down the left. Yeah, lightning pace there from Serrar to get down there, and the ball comes in. I think it was Jake Cooper that actually got the block on the cross there. So early pressure on the Millwall goal, first corner of the game, and it's for Norwich. It's going to be an outswinger from Sarah, left-footed, into the penalty area around the 6-yard box. Don't know who that came off last, but Sargent's managed to keep it in. But thought he had, but the linesman just away to our right has actually given it as a goal kick. I'm not going to lean forward too far to that corner, as we all know what happened last time, once we got the exec boxes in the way of that corner. And I still
didn't take you long. It was what are we, 4 minutes?
No,
4 minutes.
No, 2 minutes 44.
2 minutes 44 in, and Carl Bates has mentioned the chair.
Had to. Hey, I've done well. I didn't mention it at all on social media. Hadn't mentioned it at all to you. Like, I deserve a medal, because normally I'm not shy in flapping on about useless stuff. Right. Throw in to Norwich. It's going to be Stacey to take it. Plays right back despite the number 3 shirt. Sargent dropping very deep to collect. And Millwall here with the chance to counter. Here's Nisbet. Plays it inside to Mitchell. Mitchell square to McNamara. But Millwall with so many players forward. It was 4-on-4 edge of the Norwich box just now. Here's Eze. Opening up his box of tricks. Plays it to Saville. And when Millwall attack, they're definitely going to do it in numbers. The minute Millwall got the ball, Fleming, Watmore and Esse moved up quickly to get in line with Nisbet. Billy Mitchell plays it out wide to Watmore. Down the line to Murray Wallace. Just couldn't find Watmore. Right idea, good challenge in the middle of the park by Zian Fleming. And Millwall now in possession. It's Watmore. Just delayed it there too long. Took one extra touch. Could have released it first time. Zian would have been in down the left. Here come Norwich though. It's good early signs in regards to the game. It's very open. And it's open in 4.5 minutes. Just as I say that, Ben Gibson and Shane Duffy just decide to slow everything down. Here is Duffy. Duffy again under pressure from Watmore, forced to play the ball back to Kenny McLean. Quite often will drop in between the two centre-halves. To say he likes to play as a holding midfielder is an understatement.
I just feel there was an opportunity there for Duncan Watmore to capitalise on a loose ball in the middle of the park there. It was Gabriel Sara there, just misread it, and an opportunity arose there for Duncan Watmore to come in from that left-hand side and just nick the ball off him, and slight hesitant approach to it. Norwich were able to recover it.
Watmore fighting for possession in the middle of the park. Does enough to force Norwich back towards the halfway line, but they can build again through their captain McLean. Surratt, in theory, at the head of that diamond, but shot comes in from distance and it is just wide. It's good link-up play. Barnes just laid it off there. Hit it first time, Josh Sargent. The American striker never lacks confidence. He caught it really well, and a couple of people away to our left thought it had gone in as it hit the stanchion just behind the goal.
Yeah, the ball comes into the feet there of, who is it? I'm just trying to see. Fasnat there. Yeah. Comes into the feet of him far too easily. Should be intercepting that, and he just lays it off to Sargent, drills it superbly. And I thought it was in from here, and it's just gone wide of the post.
Goal kick from Sarkic. Comes off a Norwich man. Nisbet will now put pressure on the fullback. And Stacey takes no chances and knocks it into the stand in front of us. And it'll be Murray Wallace to take it. Right down in front of us here, Murray Wallace. He's in the sunshine, we're in the shade, unfortunately for us. We'll have to top up the tan. Zian Fleming in for the 50-50, misses out. Ball played back. Millwall doing a good job pressing at the moment, and Fleming just keeping an eye on Zian Fleming. He went in for a block challenge and he's getting up rather gingerly, but I think he's going to be okay.
I think he just jarred himself a little bit there.
It's good pressing though from Millwall. They're pressing from the front. They're trying to not allow Norwich to play out from the back as Angus Gunn plays it square. Sarrar drops in. It's a poor ball. Plays it straight in between two Norwich players. Rowe collects though. Rowe's got bags of pace. Likes to run with the ball, and thankfully his pass wasn't as good as the initial run, but he's got the ball back again. Plays the ball inside. Cooper at full stretch gets there. And then Saville manages to clear the ball up to the halfway line. Norwich trying to up the tempo there, but Millwall clear for now. But the game's been playing at a real high tempo at the moment, Max.
No, it is very open. Norwich like to knock the ball around, but there's big gaps already appearing. It almost feels like the game's in the 60th, 70th minute, the way it's stretched like that. I mean, when both teams have an opportunity to get forward, they get forward in numbers, and it always looked like something could happen. In the moment, Rose just misread that pass there. He loves to pick the ball up and really drive at us. Yeah. We know what Sargent's like as well, given his goal last season here at Carrow Road.
I mean, you can see why Rowe's been fast-tracked through the academy, the youth levels. He's got no fear at all, and when he's got the ball, you naturally can almost see fear in the Millwall player's eyes, because he just wants to get the ball head down and go at you. And that is always a problem, same as we've seen with Idemo Imaku for Millwall. Here is Stacey on the right. Nice ball out to the right-hand side. It's played into the edge of the Millwall penalty area. And thankfully, Barnes got it all wrong. And it's gone out of play. His attempted effort has actually gone out for a throw-in. In the Women's World Cup, it's still 1-0 to Spain. And it's a throw-in for Millwall, which Murray Wallace will take. Wallace down the line. Sargent wins the foul. Saville thought that he was having his shirt pulled. The referee disagrees. So Sarrar's going to take it. The Brazilian with a left-footed delivery, and it's a good angle to get this ball right in across the penalty spot towards the far post. If he plays it with plenty of whip, any sort of touch could cause disaster for Millwall. So left-footed in-swing into a really dangerous area. Good goalkeeping by Sarkic. Come out and got a good strong punch to it, took no chances.
Actually there just puts a bit of pressure on Fascinet there as the ball's coming out from Sarkic's punch and that free kick. Decent delivery. He's just dropping in that dangerous area. Could he have caught it? Probably.
Yeah, just seeing it again, it looked, from where we are, it looked a lot more crowded there. But as he probably decided straight away, if I'm coming for this, I'm going to make sure that I get a punch on this and get it clear. What more? It's a really nice ball out wide for Murray Wallace to run onto. Wallace down the left. Cuts inside one. Billy Mitchell picks up seconds and plays it back to Cooper. Cooper wins the throw. Carabao just having a chat with Murray Wallace there. So it'll be Murray Wallace to take the throw in just inside his own half, back to Cooper. Cooper playing it forwards up towards Fleming. Cooper again. Tries to find Eze. Intercepted. And Giannoulis plays it back to his keeper Gunn. Sarrar drops deep again. Good interception by Hutchinson. Sarrar under pressure from Eze. But manages to hold the youngster off. And Norwich retain possession. Back with Angus Gunn. Duffy. Republic of Ireland international, actually played for the Northern Ireland youth team. You don't see many people change from Northern to Southern Ireland, but he's one of them. And it's his side that are in possession on the left. Sarrar into Rowe. Duffy plays the ball to the touchline. Murray Wallace manages to intercept though. Here's Watmore, perhaps a chance for Millwall to break. Watmore with his head down gets around two players. Watmore now, edge of the box, into the penalty area. And it's a good tracking back by Sarrar there. Spotted the danger early, and that will be a foul by Watmore.
It was out of frustration there on Watmore after such a promising run forward. That's what I love about Duncan Watmore, and we saw him at his best away at Middlesbrough on the first game, didn't we? Where he picks that ball up and he drives and he really puts the defenders on the back foot. Sarrar there just gets his toe to it first. He does make contact with Watmore, but he takes the ball as well, and then passes the ball back to Duffy on the byline, and it's just born out of frustration there. Just a little shove in the back, and it's a Norwich free kick.
Josh Sargent this time dropping in between the two centre halves to collect, and now it's with Sarrar still deep in his own half. Now plays up to the halfway line and Rowe. Rowe plays the ball back inside. Here's Kenny McLean. Rowe to Sarrar, back to Sargent. The ball played out to the wing, just too much on it. Millwall are going to have to be on their mettle the whole way through this game. The way that Norwich just interchange, they're never in the same place. It's so fluid. We've just seen then Josh Sargent drops into holding midfield. Sarrar goes up to the front. Rowe drops in. Barnes goes one way, then the other. There's got to be plenty of chat the whole way through this game for the Millwall team.
Oh, absolutely. We've already seen the threats that they can pose on, particularly on that left-hand side. It's a tough test that is for Romain Esse as well, where we love his attacking outlet and love to see how exciting he is going forward. But there was that reminder there that needed from Danny McNamara. And there is going to be that threat from Jonathan Rowe.
Norwich with the throw-in. Stacey just manages to smuggle the ball back. And they work the ball nicely into the middle of the park, and Ben Gibson, a long ball, trying to get it over Murray Wallace. It's unsuccessful, but Sarrar picks up seconds. The ball now with Millwall. Murray Wallace floats it down the line looking for Fleming. It's very, very calmly done by Shane Duffy. Millwall, to their credit, have intercepted. But Norwich, they're hunting in packs, quick press, and they're back in with Shane Duffy. Ball played down the middle looking for Sargent. Cooper at full stretch gets there. Cooper knocks it up towards Esse. Esse wins the header to McNamara. McNamara's played it forward for Nisbet to chase, but he'll do well to keep this in. But he does enough to win the throw-in.
Yeah, really good pressure there from Kevin Nisbet to get a throw-in halfway into Norwich's half. Out of nothing really. It was just a hopeful clearance from Danny McNamara there, and Nisbet's pressure forces Norwich into a mistake, and he'll be one that will want to get on the score sheet as early as he can in a Millwall shirt. Yeah. Showed great promise during pre-season, and he's adapting to a new league, greater pressures here in the Championship compared to where he was playing previously, and you just need a bit of patience with Kevin Nisbet. The goals will come for him.
And just like Bradshaw, his work rate is phenomenal when you watch them. With him and when Bradshaw's been on the park, even if they're playing as a one, both centre halves don't get a minute's piece. Mitchell, nice ball into Watmore. Watmore tries to play it through. It was the right idea, just too much on it. And Angus Gunn can sweep up at the back. Gunn in the light blue. Plays it square. And Gibson. Ball down with Gunn. Sarra drops in this time, in between those two centre halves. And Norwich now up to the halfway line. 18 minutes gone here at Carrow Road. Still goalless, but it's Norwich trying to change that. And that's a poor ball in from Rowe, and that goes out of play for a throw-in to Millwall. And there's no surprises after that opening 5-10 minutes. The game's just slowed down a touch.
Yeah, it was lightning in the opening stages, wasn't it? We just saw that we were getting forward in numbers, but it's just started to peter off a touch. I think Duncan Watmore, the early signs from him, the way he's really getting at Norwich, will be a key one for us. But here come Norwich now.
The referee spotted a foul earlier, and it was a good run from Kenny McLean, of all people. Just drove straight at the heart of the Millwall defence, and there was a couple of nibbles, and the referee decided that was enough, and that Norwich can be awarded a free kick. And I'm pretty sure Gabriel Sabara will fancy this. It does suit the left footer. It's about 20 or so yards from goal. And a chance to test the Millwall keeper. So it is going to be Sarra to take it. No surprises. So Millwall with a four-man wall. Norwich as well. A couple of their players in the goalkeeper's eye line. It's going to be very hard for Sarkic to see this. We're bang in line with it ourselves, and it's going to be limited view for the Millwall keeper as Sarra, left-footed, takes it. It's a good effort, and that's a good save as well. He would have seen that late. He got it round the wall. It was going to nestle in the bottom corner, but credit to Sarkic there. Good save.
Yeah, that's a superb save. We've got the perfect view of that from here. You could see that bending round through a crowd of players into that far corner, and Sarkic gambles on that near post, and it's a terrific save. The new Millwall goalkeeper there.
Pressure still on the Millwall goal, though. Sarra's gone across to take the corner. Left-footed towards the front post. Shot comes in, and it goes flying over the bar, and it will be a goal kick.
And it's McLean there picking up the short ball. Fizzed in from Sada on that corner. Just blazes it over the bar. But just going back to Sarkic, he's not really had too much to do in his first two Millwall appearances. Had absolutely nothing to do away at Middlesbrough, and then really the only thing that springs to mind against Bristol City was picking the ball out of the back of the net in the final minute. So it had to be one of his first saves, and a terrific one at that will give him great confidence.
Yeah, he's backed his wall, he's got it set up. He's basically saying to Sarra, you know, if you can whip it over to this wall and get it in the top corner, so be it. Essay now down the right side. Unfortunately, loses out there. Romain Essay tries to win the ball back and accidentally catches his man.
It's a little bit of inexperience there from Romain.
Yeah, up against Giannoulis there. Giannoulis sees him coming all the way. Great challenge from the fullback. Just sees Romain coming out the corner of his eye, and down he goes. Was a foul, but not quite as much in it as Giannoulis made out. Free kick taken, and Norwich once again looking to build from the back. Ooh, a couple of players accidentally collide with each other there, Rowe and Saville. As we approach the halfway point in this first half. with myself, Carl Bates, and Max McLean for Millwall TV. Still 0-0. I'll run through the two sides for you in a moment. As McNamara has just caught there, I think he thought the ball was going out of play. Thankfully, his captain comes across and manages to cover the problem.
Yeah, he just switched off there, Danny McNamara, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. He just seemed to freeze.
Just, yeah,
and
but
Hutchinson,
experienced play there from Hutchie to win the free kick.
So, free kick to the Lions. So, free kick taken by Sarkic up towards Nisbet. So, it will be a throw in to Millwall. And the ball played back to Jake Cooper. Cooper's crossfield ball does not find his intended target. And Norwich just starting to dictate play at the moment. We've managed to keep the ball in. Good play from Jack Stacey. Sarah plays it back to Duffy. It wasn't the best ball it got there though, but it nearly held short, and if it had been, Millwall's number 7 was in. But here's John Rowe up against Esse, edge of the box. Plays it to Sarah, looking for the quick 1-2. Here's Rowe, he's in the box. He's found the net. It's a really good goal. It's just very quick, intricate passing, and Rowe first time puts it across the keeper into the corner. Norwich lead.
Yeah, well, he's been Norwich's most threatening player, hasn't he? We said that from the get-go. He's looked lively, and we've struggled to deal with him. And you mentioned, Batesy, about the movement of Norwich. They don't sit still, do they? And it's a couple of 1-2s in the box. Rowe continues his run. He isn't tracked, and he finishes really well.
So 1-0 to Norwich. And Rowe gives his side the lead. As I say, Norwich were just starting to dictate the play then. We're just seeing the goal again. Rowe plays, it's just quick, intricate passing, one touch, and he manages to curl it round the keeper. It's good hold-up play from Barnes. Just gets that touch and then hits it straight away. Just evades Cooper and the keeper. And Millwall with work to do. Cooper plays it out wide to Murray Wallace. Wallace down the line looking for Watmore. I was about to say, it's good play initially, and Watmore now, edge of the penalty area, just decided to go across his man when actually he probably should have carried on going down the line. Here's Fleming, loses out, good strength there from Fasnacht, helping out at the back. And Cooper blocks the ball forward from Barnes.
Yeah, again, it was Duncan Watmore there with the run, just running out of space, and it's just that decision making in the final third at the moment. We're getting into some good positions when we're getting that ball forward. It's just the judgment we're making following that.
And the ball is cleared. In the Women's World Cup, Spain had a penalty and it's been saved. It's still 1-0 to Spain, but thankfully the penalty has been saved. The ball played long up towards Nisbet, but too much on it, and it goes through to the keeper.
And Nisbet just complaining there, saying that he was perhaps impeded a little bit. Linesman having nothing. We wouldn't want to be a linesman in front of the travelling away end there.
But this is a really important 5 or 10 minutes for Millwall. Norwich have got their tails up. And after a fairly even first 10-15 minutes, Norwich have slowly tightened their grip on this game. Millwall just got to ride this little storm and ease their way back into the game. As Rowe gets round Essay. Essay's got to be careful there. Here's Barnes. Plays the ball out wide. It's just got too much on it though, thankfully, and over Stacey's head. I'll just run through the lineups for you again. For Norwich, Angus Gunn in goal. The back four, Stacey, Duffy, Gibson, Giannoulis. And then Kenny McLean, Fasnacht, Rowe and Seurat, and then Barnes and Sargent. For the Lions, Sarkic in goal. Back four, McNamara, Hutchinson, Cooper, Murray Wallace. And then it's Billy Mitchell and George Saville. Romain Essay, Zian Fleming, Watmore and Kevin Nisbet. Norwich were in possession, but Hutchinson intercepts. But Millwall turn them into trouble. Here's Watmore, and he plays it the wrong side of Nisbet.
Just a little bit flat-footed at times we are there. You just saw Duncan Watmore, despite winning the ball there, was still a little bit, half a second slow to react to it, and then just trying to feed that through to Kevin Nisbet. He wasn't quite ready for the ball, which really frustrated the travelling fans there. There was another example there. It was Fasnacht who, the 1-2, just carried on his run, kept going, and we just didn't pick him up.
No. So there is Seurat on the halfway line. Nice crossfield ball to find Stacey. Norwich players keep just popping up in little corners on the pitch here and finding space. Stacey again plays it across the area, and it's taken at his near post by the Millwall keeper Sarkic. Sarkic decides to go long, and the ball just headed back to his goalkeeper. Seurat back to Angus Gunn. Just over quarter of an hour to go in the first half. Norwich 1 up, courtesy of the goal from Jonathan Rowe. Saville just tried to win possession further up the pitch and nearly managed to do so, but Barnes held him off. The ball now with Gunn. And Norwich play the ball out well. Here's Seurat, being urged on by the home fans, plays it out to the right. Millwall trying to get numbers back. Ball played into the area and at full stretch. Millwall have managed to clear. Yeah. But it's almost as if Norwich are just toying with Millwall at the moment. They're playing at their own pace.
Yeah, it's the little triangles which are killing us at the moment, isn't it? As soon as they get that ball, there's always a free man that's just moved into that space. Now that down this right-hand side, Jack Stacey's getting quite a lot of joy. Him and McLean really doubling up there on Murray Wallace at times.
Sargent, edge of the penalty area, looks for the 1-2, goes down, but there was... I'm not entirely sure what happened then, but it's a foul by a Norwich player. I think he's saying maybe Barnes was holding on to somebody, not sure. But whatever it is, it's a free kick for Millwall. But yeah, Jack Stacey down the right-hand side is often getting space because of the likes of Fasnacht dropping in to a more central position. So free kick to the Lions. Up towards Nisbet, gets a toe to it, can't find Essay though. And now the ball does find its way to the winger. Essay gets round his man, plays it to Billy Mitchell. And then it's a poor ball inside. It sums up Millwall so far in this first half. It was a promising opening, but since then, just not at the races, and Norwich well on top. Millwall chasing shadows for large parts of the game. Gunn plays it out to the left. And Norwich definitely playing with a swagger at the moment.
Yeah, since the goal, they've just been able to slow the game down a little bit, haven't they? Play with a little bit of attitude about them as well.
Ball now with Stacey.
I think if you're Kevin Nisbet out there, you cut a frustrated figure, don't you? Because you're not getting that ball into feet. You're not really seeing any sort of action. There's a chance here now.
Esse can't quite dig it out. Does well to keep possession, but just when the ball should have gone through, it just got caught under his feet. Esse. Billy Mitchell. It wasn't the best ball back to Esse. But the referee decides it was a 50-50 between Esse and Sargent. Murray Wallace wants the ball switched. We've seen Norwich do it so often. Murray Wallace is in 15-20 yards of space here on the left. Hutchinson plays it to Cooper. But Millwall's transitional play just simply wasn't quick enough there. It wasn't the best clearance. Can Esse get on the end of it? He can't. Millwall fighting for the ball. Saville down by the corner flag. And goes in for the challenge. And concedes the throw. So it's a throw in for Norwich, but it's a couple of yards from the corner flag in front of those Millwall fans across from us. Header forward by Hutchinson to McNamara. Nisbet tries to knock the ball down looking for Watmore. It's been hacked clear, but from a Norwich point of view, they're grateful that it went straight to Barnes. But Millwall have managed to win back possession. Sargent intercepts, but does concede the throw.
Yeah, he was lucky there, Jake Cooper. He just sold the ball a little bit short to Sean Hutchinson, didn't he? Sargent there just getting his toe to it first. Just needs to start building up a little bit of momentum. We're seeing probably our best spell of possession for about 20 or so minutes here. And this is where we need to start capitalising, get that man on the ball a little bit more. Kevin Nisbet is a good little layoff there to Murray Wallace.
Wallace plays it to Fleming, just in front of the dugouts. Here's Murray Wallace again, playing it up towards Watmore. But Millwall just haven't got the same fluidity as Norwich at the moment. Rowett really frustrated. He felt that was a throw into Millwall. I should imagine a lot of his frustration will be how Norwich have been able to dictate the play. And here's Sargent again, edge of the box. Good challenge from Cooper. Not a great clearance from McNamara, but it's got it away for now. But Norwich in possession. It's that crossfield ball. It was on again. It was a very poor ball towards Stacey, and it's definitely a concern for me, all the amount of times that they've been able to play that ball from left to right.
Well, I think Sargent actually got a shot off and troubled Sarkic there. That man, Gary Rowett, would have been absolutely enraged. I think it was a Millwall throw in there when it came to blows with Murray Wallace a couple of minutes ago, and I think the fourth official may have said to the referee that that was in fact a Millwall throw in.
Cooper plays it to Wallace. Wallace inside to Billy Mitchell. Good body swerve to get rid of his man. Plays it into the feet of Esse. Esse to Fleming. Nice ball out wide to McNamara. Plenty of room for McNamara to run into. Millwall have got three players in the box. Plays it to Esse, 25 yards out. Esse chips it into the area. It's just over Fleming's head. Wallace doesn't hit it properly. Nisbet does. And he's screaming for handball. Referee says no. And here come Norwich on the break. Sargent straight down the middle of the park. Millwall trying to get players back. Good challenge, but Sargent got right the way up to the end of the Millwall penalty area. We'll have to see that one again to see if it was handball or not. Nisbet went up straight away. He felt it was a hand involved in blocking his effort on goal.
Oh, what an opportunity there. And it was a really clever ball into the box there from Romain Esse. Zian plays a beautiful ball out to Danny McNamara down that right-hand side, and you're thinking, can he get the ball into the box?
We're going to see it again.
No.
No, it's hit his leg first before hitting his arm. It's not as if he stuck his arm out. So no penalty for me, unfortunately. Well, it wouldn't matter even if it was. It hasn't been given. So Cooper's clearance. Millwall just needed a call on that. Saville and Mitchell stopped. And Norwich have come away with it. Sarrar gets the shot in from distance. Caught it very well. But thankfully it was always on the rise and goes a couple of yards over the crossbar. So goal kick to Millwall. Which Sarkic will take. Sarkic right-footed, up over the halfway line. Watmore loses out, very calmly done. The Norwich defenders are so calm in possession. Sargent tries to get the ball down the line, but it comes off Murray, Wallace and Cooper. Norwich want to get on with it. Hutchinson, though, always alert and on hand to clear. It will be a throw into the Canaries. Jack Stacey to take. And the 1-2 does not work out. And it's back with Millwall. So throw into the Lions. Up towards Nisbet. Too much on it though. Essay asking a hell of a lot of Nisbet there when he played the ball through. And it's Kenny McLean. But whenever a Norwich player comes to collect, he always seems to have 5, 10, 15 yards of space.
Yeah, I think that was Ian's complaint there. Romain plays the ball through for Kevin Nisbet. Nisbet just thinks it's out of his reach, but then as the front three then step up to press on the Norwich defence, as Ian turns around and there's no one else around him, which will frustrate any player, any manager.
Sarkic with the clearance. And Gunn will come for it now and collect. Frustrating one for Watmore. You've got to chase it, but even though you know you haven't got a chance, and Gunn's going to collect that easily. Here is Sarrar, this time popping up on the right. Once again, Stacey is the option, plays it into the penalty area. Essay, poor touch, loses out. Ball played into the edge of the Millwall penalty area. It's now played in. It's been half cleared, and the shot via a deflection goes off for a corner. More pressure on that Millwall goal. Just under 5 minutes to go until half-time. So it's Sarrar to take again. Sarrar takes his time, now plays it in. It's a good strong header clear. But Norwich win back possession. Ball played in towards the 6-yard box. It's been half cleared. Comes to the edge of the 18-yard box. Norwich once again have found their way through. Can they put the ball into the Millwall box? They play it short to Rowe. Has time to turn. And what can Millwall do now? They've managed to find Essay. I'm not entirely sure what he can do from here, but what he can do is play a nice reverse ball to Mitchell. He's totally surrounded by players. He has done well. McNamara brings it down. Millwall now on the counter. He's got options wide. McNamara plays it to Zian Fleming, but Mitchell takes on the shot from distance, and it's over the bar.
Well, Billy finishing off the move there with a poor shot, but he did so well in the middle of the park, didn't he, to retain possession. It was a really clever reverse ball from Romain Essay. And then there just wasn't any support or options there for Billy. He's looking up as someone made that run down the left-hand side. They haven't And he just blazes that shot over the bar.
Yeah. Gunn with the goal kick. Cooper comes and goes straight through Barnes. Referee saw nothing wrong. And it's with Murray Wallace, who takes no chances and launches the ball forward for Watmore to chase. Poor header out by Duffy, gives Millwall a throw for Zian Fleming to take. And Zian Fleming just looking around. There's no Millwall player apart from Murray Wallace anywhere near him. It's almost as if Norwich have an extra man on the pitch at times. Mitchell, nice ball out wide. I think that's what Millwall have got to do when they're playing in a diamond that can be quite narrow. Need to get the ball out wide more. We've seen a couple of times McNamara has had space on that side, and Murray Wallace once or twice as well. Millwall in possession with Saville. McNamara, Murray Wallace just starting to loiter over on the far side, just moving forwards. Cooper plays it into Fleming. Fleming to Watmore. Fleming again. He's got players wide. Takes the shot on. He had the option though. Murray Wallace wide. Decides to take on a shot left-footed, 25 yards out.
Well, he pulls that off at Rotherham away last season, and we're, you know, lapping it up. The space opens up for him. We can't argue with that. It's that any striker, any midfielder that knows they can ping a ball is going to have that effort there, and Zian unfortunately just gets it wrong. Duffy. Now works its way to Sarah. They've beaten the press. Here's Barnes. Not blessed with pace. What he has got is an eye for a pass, and he's played the ball out wide. And Fashnat towards the far post. McNamara's in trouble. Rowe had the run on him. McNamara caught flat-footed. Thankfully, Rowe's header goes wide of the post. Yeah, it just looked like a ball that we should be dealing with there. Again, I spoke earlier about being caught flat-footed. It's a similar situation. It's a deep cross in. Rowe, unmarked, just comes flying in at the back post. Should have scored. Yeah. He's so close. He's only 6 yards out when he heads it. If he gets it on target, I don't think Sarkic is going to have enough time to react. There's Barnes up against McNamara. Barnes wins his team a throw. Let's see what's happening over there. Much ado about nothing. Millwall just need to calm down. McNamara involved. No need to get involved with Rowe. Just needs to walk away. SA just trying to be the peacemaker, as is Zian Fleming. There's going to be 1 minute added on time. I find that very surprising, but a minute there will be. Billy Mitchell just chatting with the referee. And it's Billy Mitchell that goes in the book. And the other one, by the looks of things, is going to be Rowe. Oh, I need to see the replay of that. Right, well, you watch that now. Ashley Barnes and Billy Mitchell just going at it. Yeah, it's unnecessary from Billy Mitchell, and then Danny and Rowe come together, and Billy's just put there because Ashley Barnes just shielded the ball out, and he's given him a little shove, and he's actually fallen into the cameraman's little booth there. So throw into Norwich, as I mentioned, only 1 minute of added time. Millwall in possession. Can they muster one final attack before the whistle blows? Ball played up to the edge of the box. Watmore goes down edge of the penalty area. Referee gives nothing. Wasn't interested. Again, we'll probably have to see that one. Ball was played into Duncan Watmore there. I think he was already stretching anyway. I'll let you. We'll just see that replay again. Ball into Duncan Watmore there. He's definitely got a little bit of his shirt. You've seen them given. Wasn't too much in it, but nonetheless, half-time whistle here at Carrow Road. It's 1-0 to Norwich, courtesy of the goal by John Rowe.
Welcome back to the Den. The Den, I'll get it right in a minute. Welcome back to Carrow Road, should I say, for the second half. Millwall out on the pitch at the moment. We're still waiting for Norwich to come out. Doesn't look as if Millwall have made any substitutions. So that Millwall lineup: Sarkic in goal, McNamara, Hutchinson, Cooper, Murray Wallace, Billy Mitchell, Saville, S.A. Fleming, Watmore and Kevin Nisbet.
Please welcome back our team.
So here come Norwich out onto the pitch. In the Women's World Cup, it is still Spain 1, England 0. England have a corner with pretty much 10 seconds to go. Norwich doesn't look like they've made any changes either. Unfortunately, the corner comes to nothing. Clean take by the Spanish keeper, and I'm pretty sure Spain are about to win the Women's World Cup, and they have indeed. Spain 1, England 0, final score. Right, Norwich side: Angus Gunn in goal, Jack Stacey, Shane Duffy, Ben Gibson and Dimitris Giannoulis. The midfield 4: Kenny McLean, Christian Fasnet, Gabriel Surratt and goalscorer John Rowe, and up front Josh Sargent and Ashley Barnes. Well, Max, quite simply, Millwall have to improve. The way Norwich were able to dictate the play, the last 15-20 minutes, they're just knocking the ball around, they're finding spaces, they're causing problems, and every time Millwall had the ball, well, it wasn't for long enough. Basically, every time Millwall had it, they looked rushed, it was a poor pass, or they were just outnumbered.
No, I agree. It was it's a disappointing first half. Look, Norwich are a really good side, but we've signed some really good players as well, and we have some really good players in this team. And I felt just on one or two occasions just caught a little bit flat-footed and that surprised me. And that can set you back a second or two and just allow Norwich just to pounce on the ball. And you mentioned that they're hunting in numbers, and when you switch off for that split second, you're just giving them a chance to really recover. You're giving them that advantage, which Norwich don't need a hand in, really, do they?
No, not at all. See how Fleming just gives away the free kick. Norwich in possession, once again taking their time playing it out from the back, but Sarah this time drops in. For the minute Norwich get the ball at the back, the two centre-halves drop right out wide, almost as wingers, and allow the midfielder to come in between, and then gives them three options on what to do with the ball once the keeper's got it, and that's caused Millwall a lot of problems. Good header from McNamara at full stretch there as Giannoulis tried to get him behind.
Well, you see that Rowe at times acts as an inverted winger, and that just allows Giannoulis there to get forward. It gives Danny McNamara an issue, and it pins Romain Esse back a little bit as well, because he has to track the fullback. Rowe's been a thorn in the side all game. It's a great challenge from Danny.
Yeah, the ball played over the top. Hutchinson comes across, takes it on the chin, literally. I think he wasn't sure if to head it out or try and bring it down. Did neither. Rowe is up on his feet again. Sarah plays it into Sargent. Sargent, nice little turn edge of the box. McNamara read it well though, but loses out. It'll be a throw into Norwich.
Yeah, I think Danny McNamara there was just looking for Zian just to drop into a bit of space there to give him an option, but Norwich just reacting quicker to everything.
Esse gives away the foul. It's just at times Millwall seem to have lead in their boots compared to Norwich. Norwich is so quick with and without the ball, and Millwall really struggling. And that's going to be early pressure on that Millwall goal. Sarah to take it. Sarah to take it. Left-footed into the Millwall penalty area. Keeper comes, doesn't get there. It's hit. It's in now. I couldn't tell you who it went in off last. Sarkic came for it. Sargent got a header to it. Hit one post, hit the other. Not entirely sure who it came off last. I think Sargent will claim it. but it's 2-0 Norwich.
And it's a great ball in from Yanelis there.
When you
Just
come
whips it into a really dangerous area. I think Sarkic would be a little bit disappointed with that one to allow Sargent to get his head to that. I need to see the replay. Whether Sarkic has actually got the capability to get to the ball first, I don't know. Loses his man there, and Sarkic is caught in no man's land, really, isn't he?
Yeah. The Sargent's goal has hit both posts, but the swerve on it has put it in before the Millwall defender gets to it.
Goal.
Yeah. But Sarkic has come into a crowded area. He's nowhere near it. Nowhere near it. Well, Millwall with a mountain to climb after that early goal. So 2-0 down. Sargent, who scored here last season for them. Watmore plays it into the box. It's cleared and out of play for a Millwall throw. But soft goal to concede, unfortunately. Ball with McNamara. Plays it into Esse. Esse plays the ball in, and that goes straight out of play for a goal kick. Well, so far it's been a very easy afternoon for the hosts. And watching back Sargent's goal, it doesn't make any better viewing. Sarkic has come into a very crowded area, which Hutchinson, I think, was getting there. Well, mate, yeah, it's a good header. I mean, it's a brave header from Sargent attacking that front post, but
Well, it's the quality of the ball as well, and even before that, it's a cheap free kick to concede, isn't it?
Yeah. Hutchinson out wide to McNamara. Saville. He's got options on the left, Murray Wallace, and he finds him. Wallace takes one touch, plays the ball in, gets a deflection. It's headed out to the edge of the penalty area. McNamara fighting for it, loses out. Referee waves play on as it's come to Rowe on the left, being urged on by the dugout. Rowe up against McNamara. He's got options left and right. Cuts in onto his right foot, and thankfully the shot was more dangerous, smashing a window in the Holiday Inn, than it was of testing the Millwall keeper.
Yeah, well, from Norwich's point of view, it's a great advantage play by the referee, because Rowe breaks forward, doesn't he, and just not shut down. He's just allowed to carry on with that ball. Look at the run there. I think it's McLean who makes a decoy run down the left-hand side. That takes Danny away. Just needs to step off a little bit. Yeah. Imagine for Gary Rowett is infuriating way to start a second half. When you talk to the players at half-time, you deliver your message of how you want to go out the second half, and then to concede within 2 minutes.
So McNamara with the throw up into the opposition half, and this bit fighting for it. And unfortunately, Millwall's wretched record at Norwich looks set to continue, unless they can really turn it around. They've got plenty of time. Today's attendance, 26,218 here at Carrow Road. Cooper, I was just looking there. Cooper, if he'd have turned around and played that to Sarkic, Sarkic wasn't in the right position at all. He'd have just knocked it straight into his own net. Here's Saville. Plays it out to the wing, and McNamara. Esse. Struggled to get in the game so far. Millwall's number 25, up against two players. Plays it back to McNamara. McNamara to Fleming. Fleming tries to get the shot away. It's been good. And the referee's sent a free kick in there. Ashley Barnes not happy. He didn't think there was much in it. It's Fleming that's down, and Mill will have a free kick about 25 yards out. Just seeing it again, not too much in that, but has led with the arm, and the referee decided that that was a foul. And A chance for Millwall to get themselves back in the game. Zian Fleming, well, you can actually see the shiner on Zian Fleming already, near his right eye. Saville having a chat with him. I would imagine it will be Zian to take this on. Maybe a route back into this game for Millwall. Fleming not happy with the wall. Wants it back further. Right, so Fleming to take. A couple of stride run up, right-footed, hits the wall. Comes back out to Hutchinson. Hutchinson's crossfield ball looking for Murray Wallace. Wallace wins the header, knocks it into the penalty area. Comes back out, Saville, lovely little turn, gets the shot away. Not far off from George Saville, but nonetheless doesn't test the City keeper.
Yeah, Zian will be disappointed with his free kick there, straight into the wall, and then Saville with a really clever actual turn there on the reply. And his weaker foot just tries to guide that into the top corner and pins it way over the bar.
Norwich once again trying to play out from the back. They've made a real mess of this. Millwall just couldn't get that shot away though. And now the chance of the break. Sargent showed good strength to get rid of his man early on. Plays the ball out wide to Rowe. Rowe edge of the box. May well take the shot on. Decides to keep going to 6 yards out. Then Murray Wallace has managed to clear, but Norwich, their own worst enemy, then trying to play out from the back. Eze played it in quickly. Fleming probably should have done better. Here's McNamara.
What a signal that would have been, to be in a position like that, pulling a goal back, and then Josh Sargent just gliding forward. Should have been a goal for both teams there.
Sarah plays it down the line. It's a lovely little flick. They've got players coming in. Millwall have half cleared it. They're in trouble. They're 3 down. They're just getting each other's way. Barnes on the turn, smashes it into the corner, and Norwich have 3 points.
That's a really cheap goal. A really cheap goal. Ball played into the near post there. Barnes tries to get a toe to it, and he actually does. And there's no way you should be getting a toe to that first in that position. And then the rebound falls to him again. Slow to react. And Barnes punishes us.
So the ball comes out to the right. They just took their time, couple of passes. Good little flick. The ball played into the front post. Millwall have 2 players there, and he's able to turn.
It's not good defending that. You just see it now. The ball played in. It's Cooper and Hutchinson there, and he spins.
I think as Hutchinson clears it, he actually knocks it straight into the back of Jake Cooper, which he does. Just seeing there, Hutchinson's clearance hits the back of Jake Cooper, goes straight to Barnes, quick turn, and puts it in the bottom corner. And with half an hour to go, this could be a very, very long afternoon for the Lions here in Norfolk. 3 down to Norwich. So free kick, gun to take. Gun straight down the middle. Cooper's header clear. Fleming's flick on. McNamara into the feet of Eze. Ball played forward for Nisbet to chase. Unfortunately for the Millwall number 7, that's what he's been doing the majority of the game, just chasing the balls through. The actual play for him has been very limited. Here's Murray Wallace on the halfway line. And the ball goes out of play for a throw into Norwich. So throw in to the Canaries, 3 up. Sargent, Barnes and Rowe with the goals. And Millwall with a mountain to climb. Ball back with Angus Gunn. Foul on Barnes, and free kick taken quickly. It's a good ball as well as a good touch. Sargent lurking in the centre. Ball comes towards the far post. So it's Esse in possession. McNamara plays it back to Sarkic, and the referee has stopped play due to an injury to, I think it is, I can't see from here, he's facing the other way. It could be Rowe. I'm sure it is. It is John Rowe now. Now he's actually got up. I couldn't see from the angle we were at. I think Josh Sargent might have accidentally kicked him in the head while he was trying this bicycle kick. Millwall's next couple of fixtures, home to Stoke and away to Birmingham. For Norwich, they travel to Huddersfield next, and then in the League Cup they are away to Bristol City. But look, you can see why the Norwich fans are in good voice. They've been on top pretty much start to finish, 3 up.
Just seen that opportunity again where Norwich tried to play out from the back. We hunt in numbers, Remain passes it straight to Zian. Just, I wouldn't even say is he just slow there, Zian. I don't think he is. I think it's just how quick Norwich reacts in comparison to here. Well, slow to react.
Yeah. Well, we're just seeing it there. Hutchinson's clearance actually hits Cooper, and then that's
I don't even think that should be getting to Hutchinson there. I think that should be cleared before that.
Yeah, Norwich have been the better side, but as you say, Millwall have been their own worst enemy at times. I don't know if Rowe's going to be able to continue. He's got quite a nasty cut inside his mouth. He makes his way off behind the goal. No surprises, getting a great ovation from the home fans. Sarkic waits. Goalkeeper will just drop the ball at Sarkic's feet, and the game will now continue. It's Jake Cooper in possession. Murray Wallace plays it back to Cooper. Here's Hutchinson. McNamara. Billy Mitchell plays it back to the fullback. The Norwich bench want to know what's going on in regards to Rowe. He's just walked round the park. They're now putting him on the pitch to continue. They weren't happy the way he was just walking around milking the applause. And like, can you continue or can't you? And he's now back on. Looks like Millwall are going to be making some substitutions in a moment. Could well be Idemo coming on in a second. And also Vogelsammer. So Cooper plays it to Murray Wallace out on the left. It's with Cooper now. Square to Hutchinson. Hutchinson just looking for options, really. McNamara's in trouble. McNamara's lost it. It's Sargent, edge of the box against Cooper, cuts inside Cooper, gets round Hutchinson, gets the shot away, straight at Sarkic, and the chance afterwards, I think it was Giannoulis, got a touch to it, but he's put it over the bar via a deflection.
Should be a fourth there for Norwich. They capitalise on a mistake in the middle of the park and drive forward. It's really clever play there from Sargent, the way he cuts inside. Thankfully the effort's blocked, was saved from Sarkic there.
So corner to Norwich. It's going to be an in-swinger into the Millwall penalty area. Ball played short to the edge of the box. It's a right nice idea with Rowe coming onto it. Thankfully, Fleming noticed and was on hand to clear. Gunn. Long ball forwards looking for Rowe up against McNamara. McNamara wins the header, finds Mitchell. Norwich on the attack again in search of more goals with Rowe. Two players round him. SA gets the ball. There's a clear dive in front of us there by Rowe. He's a better player than that. McNamara plays it up to Zian Fleming. Mitchell out wide to Murray Wallace. Vogelsammer and Imarki still waiting to come on. Nisbet finds Watmore. Watmore out wide to McNamara. Here's Esse. Esse into Watmore. Esse again. In comparison, Millwall's build-up is so slow compared to Norwich.
Yeah, they're not afraid to get forward, are they, Norwich? Whereas, you say, a little bit reserved from our side getting forward. Norwich, as soon as they get that ball, just blistering pace down the channels.
Here's Rowe in the left-back position. Good challenge from McNamara to find Nisbet edge of the box. And Norwich now come away with the ball. Being urged on by the crowd. We're going to be making a substitution in a moment. Could be Tony Springett coming on for Norwich, we shall see. And Norwich just playing through the lines at the moment. They've come from back to front nice and quickly. Here's Sargent, plays it out wide to Rowe. Within a few passes are on the edge of Millwall's penalty area. Sargent now plays it across. It hits McNamara and goes out of play for a corner. But I hate to say it, it's like a knife through butter at times.
It is, and what's frustrating is that you exclude the three promoted teams to the Premier League last season. Millwall and Coventry were the two lowest two teams to concede the least amount of goals. And you look at the way Norwich are going through us today, you wouldn't think that, would you?
No, you wouldn't. So Serrata take this corner. Been very imaginative with their set pieces so far. This one again in towards the front post. And Barnes should have done better. He had a free swing at it. Serrata again plays it towards the far post. Header comes in and it's over the bar. As you say, with how good Millwall are defensively, you look at the three goals they've scored. First goal, fair enough, really good interplay. Second one, unfortunately, Sarkic has come and just got nowhere near it. And the third one in as well, a mistake at the front post. So it's going to be Watmore coming off, Vogelsammer coming on.
Romain.
Esse coming off. And oncoming is Idemo Imarki. And now the substitution for the home side. So John Rowe comes off. And Tony Springett will come on in his place. So substitutions have been made. Vogelsammer wins his first challenge of the afternoon. Idemo comes back and wins the ball back, gives it to Wallace. Good strong challenge by the Scotsman. Won the first, couldn't win the second though. Ball played down the line, and for once there wasn't a Norwich player anywhere near it. And Hutchinson plays it to Cooper, back to his captain. Hutchinson launches it forwards up towards Nisbet. Linesman's flag goes up. And that's frustrating when the ball's travelled so far to still be caught offside. Halfway through the second half. Norwich 3 goals up. Sargent, Rowe and Barnes with the goals. Norwich once again in possession, just taking their time as they play it out from the back. Ball played back to Gunn. Just taking his time, as is his want. And Norwich trying to play it out from the back. And Sarra plays it short. But again, just a couple of quick passes and they're past the Millwall midfield. Ball played to Sargent, edge of the box. Shot comes in, deflects off a Millwall man. I wasn't sure if it had come off Sargent, then it must have come off Hutchinson, and it goes out, and it will be a corner to Norwich.
Yeah, Norwich are just playing such good football at the moment, aren't they? Whether we're being poor, you have to give it to the home side as well. They are playing some really good football, knocking the ball around so confidently. But that ball on out to the left-hand side, right-hand side is on every single time for them.
So corner kick. Sarra to take it, and Sarkic comes and collects and bowls the ball out to Vogelsammer. We're looking at Vogelsammer with the ball. Vogelsammer had the chance of a counter. Millwall now getting players forward, but apart from Imaku, there was 6 Norwich players had tracked back in time. Here is Imaku now into the penalty area. Tried to cut inside 1 or 2, but that's the difference there. You saw.
Yeah, Norwich commit when they get in that position. Norwich have got 3 or 4 players supporting Vogelsammer there. Vogelsammer shouldn't be turning back on his halfway line. It's for no fault of his own. He's not going to take on the entire team. He's just got no support there.
No. Ball back with Gunn. The Norwich fans and the drum are in good voice.
I've seen where the drum is now as well. It's just annoying me more.
It's been annoying me the whole time, but I've just kept it on the down low. But as you know, the minute I hear a drum, my heckles are up. Where is it then? Just out of interest, because unfortunately watching the football's painful at the minute.
Just in the far corner.
Is it? Well, at least it's far away. Unfortunately, it's very loud. But Canaries are 3 up, and they're looking for a 4th here. Sargent, poor touch, loses out to Mitchell. Mitchell stabs it forwards, and the header cleared by Hutchinson, trying to find Imaku. Idemo loses out. Barnes. As Sarra just plays it out wide to the right. Sargent. Norwich just taking their time. Here come the Olays as the ball goes to the substitute Springett. Yanulis back to Springett again. That's a fantastic ball in from Springett. It really is. He's played it right in behind the back 4 between the 6-yard box and the penalty spot, but thankfully for once no Norwich player anywhere near it. Great ball in. So throw in for the Lions. As the Millwall fans behind Murray Wallace slowly start making their way to the exit, start the journey back to South London. Hutchinson in possession to Cooper. Idemo, Imaku back to Wallace. Here's Mitchell. Into the feet of Fleming. The ball wide with Wallace, halfway inside Norwich's half. Saville. Here is Imaku. Chance to put his foot down, tries to get around a couple of players, loses out. Didn't see what happened there. I think it was just two players just collided. Saville and McLean. So free kick to Norwich, as we're about to see. I think it's Tom Bradshaw about to come on, and George Evans. Ball play to Springett. Ball down the middle. Hutchinson miscue, goes straight to Murray Wallace. Wallace back to Mitchell. Millwall in possession, but sadly really struggling to lay a glove on the opposition. And that should have been a free kick, but the referee decides otherwise. It looked as if Nisbet was caught. And Giannoulis under pressure gets it back to his keeper. As Evans and Bradshaw wait. Gunn just stands with the ball at his feet, edge of the 6-yard box. And it's a poor ball, and that will be a Millwall. No, it's a goal kick. So here come those substitutions. Billy Mitchell going off, George Evans coming on. And the other substitution will be a straight swap. Tom Bradshaw for Kevin Nisbet. So Bradshaw on, Nisbet off. So goal kick. And let's not kid ourselves, Max, this has made painful viewing this afternoon.
No, it has been. It's been, I think what will anger the manager the most is just how comfortable it's been for Norwich, and how easily they've been able to just cut through us at times, and yeah, just really subpar from us.
Yeah. Because Norwich, quite simply, as they are now, they'll play really slowly at the back between the centre halves, goalkeeper, just knock it around and suddenly just flick the switch. And they manage to get past the press, and suddenly they're on the break. It's going to be a substitution for, could be a double substitution for Norwich in a moment. Got a couple of players getting ready to come on. Looks as if it could be Sam McCullum and Adam Adair. We shall see. Lovely little touch from Sarah. Good challenge from Hutchinson. Well, that's ridiculous. The referee has said it's a perfectly good challenge and then changed. That's poor decision. It's one of those ones where you see so often, which really grinds my gears. And
yeah, the referee points. He actually points at it. He points to the ball.
The referee points to say that Sean's won the ball, which he does. The referee agrees with him, and then because of the player down, as we see it so often with bookings and red cards, the referee will go and look at the player and then decide on the severity of the injury if he's going to book or send somebody off. It's ridiculous. Right, double substitution for Norwich. Christian Fascat straight into the team, comes off today. Sam McCullum on in his place. And looks as if John Sargent is coming off as well. And Adam Medua is coming on. So McCullum will come on. Just has a chat with Giannoulis. So I should imagine with McCullum coming on, Giannoulis will be able just to push on a bit further forwards. Because McCullum will drop in, I'd imagine, at fullback. But the way that the opposition play, I can't imagine it'll be too long till he pops up somewhere else on the park. There's good play from Millwall though. Here's Evans. Plays it back, nearly finds Bradshaw. And Millwall win the throw. Saville back to his captain as we're into the last 10 minutes now. Here is Saville under pressure from two Norwich players, finds McNamara. Wallace on the halfway line. Plays the ball into the feet of Fleming. Hutchinson wide to McNamara. Plays it back to Hutchinson. Millwall retaining possession, but sadly going nowhere fast at the moment. Maybe Evans can change. That's a wonderful ball to find Vogelsammer. Vogelsammer to the edge of the box. That was a great ball from Evans. Vogelsammer into Fleming. Now McNamara. Hutchinson. Evans. Tried to play it over the top for McNamara, but not on the same wavelength. And it's out of play. Goal kick. Ball played forward towards Giannoulis. McNamara wins the challenge, but it's in quite a bit of pain there. Ball played down the line, just goes over the head of McNamara, but Hutchinson, as we've seen quite often this afternoon, sweeping up. And Cooper's ball out wide was not the best ball, but Murray Wallace controls it. Plays it to Idemo. Just manages to keep it in. Cooper plays the ball forwards, looking for Vogelsammer. Vogelsammer misses out. McNamara collects. Can he keep it in by the touchline? He can't. And that'll be a goal kick. So goal kick to Norwich. Taken short. The referee not happy with something. I didn't exactly see what it was. And now we're underway. Ball played into Adair. Free kick taken short. Hutchinson's header forwards. Ball up to the halfway line. Sarah down the middle. Chips it out to the right. Norwich in possession. We're going to see Wes Harding in a moment. It's going to be a straight substitution with McNamara, who's really struggling below. The ball back with Gunn. Just plays it square. And Norwich able to come away. Norwich are just slowing it right down again to almost pedestrian pace. And they come forward again. Well, just as about to say come forward, they've now gone back to the other centre half. Ball played centrally into Sarah. Plays the ball out wide. Lovely touch from the substitute McCullum. Plays the ball in. And it's collected at the near post by Sarkic. Plays the ball up towards Bradshaw. Bradshaw just collided heads there. Seems to be okay though. It's going to be another couple of substitutions from Norwich as well, but now the Norwich centre half, Ben Gibson, who went up for that clash with Bradshaw's gone down. McNamara comes off. And Wes Harding will take his place for the closing stages. And then I think it's going to be Marcelino Nunes coming on in a moment. And perhaps Keller Fisher as well. Just seeing it here is just a clash of heads, both going for the ball. So Bradshaw comes across the sideline just to get some fluids on board. And we're still just waiting for these Norwich substitutions to be made. But they're just going to hold fire and see if the centre-half's OK. He's down still at the moment. He's now up, and the referee saying he's got to go to the sidelines. Now we'll see the substitutions. So Ben Gibson comes off. Andrew Omobanadele comes on. And the other substitution will be Yanulis coming off and Kellen Fisher coming on. No, they've changed it due to that. So Marcelino Nunes will come on due to that injury to Ben Gibson. Just change things around. And we're back underway again. Hutchinson up against Barnes. Hutchinson wins the header. Murray Wallace clears Ball back with Gunn, under pressure from Evans. Very calmly plays it wide. Hutchinson wins the ball. Saville back to Wallace. Cooper finds Wes Harding. Harding wins a throw. Throws it long up towards Bradshaw. Bradshaw just nudged off the ball. Throw into Norwich. So we're into the last minute of the game. And sadly, I cannot think of one positive from today's game. It just has not been good top to bottom.
No, I agree. A very difficult game to actually reflect on and comment on, given just, I would say, very few positive moments to talk about. Norwich have played really well, taken advantage of us being fairly poor today as well, and just capitalised on every opportunity.
Norwich in possession at the back, as we now are going to see how much time's going to be added on. There will be 8 minutes added on. I'm sure every Millwall fan tuned in must be disappointed with that. This is just a case of just licking your wounds, getting your heads down, getting back into training, and try and sort things out for next week when Stoke visit the capital. Hutchinson to Cooper. Cooper's long ball forward towards Bradshaw. Bradshaw's nice glancing header. Imaku controls it. He's into the penalty area. He gets the shot away, and Imaku scores. 3-1. Good finish. He did really well there, Imaku.
There's your positive.
Yep.
Adamo Imaku with a really, really good finish. Just drives forward with it, finds the bottom corner superbly there.
Yep.
Really pleased for him.
No, really, really pleased for him. It's a shame the goal's in vain, but it's a good finish nonetheless. It's done well. I'm just saying
it's a really good header there from Tom Bradshaw.
Yep. That's a nice finish. We've just seen it again from behind him there. He's just used the defender as a wall there, Shane Duffy. Managed to put it into the corner. Adair under pressure from George Evans. And then plays it back. Throw into Norwich. No, it's actually come off the player last there. And Omar Bamadile will be booked, which he has been. And the referee wasn't paying attention, so we're going to have to take it again. So throw in to be taken by Wes Harding. Back to Hutchinson. Hutchinson to Cooper. Ball out wide to Wallace. Wallace forward, looks for Fleming. Mill will have a throw. Throw back to Cooper. Wallace plays it to Evans. Hutchinson has Harding square if he wants to use him, which he does. Harding on the halfway line, cuts in. Plays it to Saville. Out wide to Vogelsammer. Vogelsammer wins the corner. So, corner to Millwall. Well, I'll tell you what, if Millwall can score here, it's suddenly game on with 5 minutes to go, and there will be nerves around the stadium and a sense of disbelief as well. So, but I think it was given against the captain, Hutchinson. So, Gunn to take the free kick.
218. Thank you very much for your amazing support.
Gun. There's plenty of distance on it. Barnes and Hutchinson fighting for it, but the header goes straight through to Sarkic and bowls the ball out to Murray Wallace. Here is Imaku. Plays it down the line looking for Wallace. Wallace isn't going to get there though. Hutchinson gets a toe to it, but falls kindly for a City player. Silly play really from Nunes. All he had to do was play a simple ball inside, overcomplicated things, and ended up allowing the ball to run straight under his foot, so Millwall could gain possession. The ball down the line looking for Vogelsammer. He gets there, plays it over towards the far post, but unfortunately it's out of play. But it's actually come off a Norwich man. It will be a corner to Millwall. So Saville going across to take it. Got just over 3 minutes of added on time to go. So it's Saville to take this corner. It's going to be a left-footed outswinger. Norwich, everybody back inside their own 18-yard box. The ball played into the area towards the penalty spot. It's been headed clear. Cooper knocks it back. Unfortunately, it's going to end up all the way back with the Millwall keeper. Well, good play from Sarkic. Millwall still got players forward. Evans plays it to Hutchinson. Evans wants it back again on the halfway line. Plays it to Wallace. Evans again. And it is Fleming back to Evans. Evans plays the ball out wide. It's a good ball as well. Imaku loses out. And Norwich now can come forwards down the... Well, they've lost out there. It's surprising. Vogelsammer plays it out wide. Millwall will have another corner. A little bit of late pressure for the Lions. You just wish they'd have scored 10 minutes earlier. So another corner to Millwall. It's going to be an outswinger. Saville to take. Plays it towards the far post. Hutchinson's header is cleared off the line. Yeah. Sean Hutchinson's header. And Millwall very, very nearly. Let's have a look at that again. It might even have been Murray Wallace. Just seeing it towards the far post.
Yeah, it was Sean Hutchinson. I don't think it was quite off the line. I think the goalkeeper may have just been able to recover that there, but begs the question, why couldn't we have had this little flurry? A little bit of oomph about us about half an hour, 45 minutes ago.
Yeah, long ball down the middle looking for Bradshaw. Bradshaw makes a nuisance of himself. Finds Vogelsammer, gets the shot away left-footed. And it goes harmlessly wide. And that will be a goal kick. And we're into the last 30 seconds of the game. So, goal kick. Taken by Gunn. Harding battling for possession. Evans plays it to Vogelsammer. Vogelsammer didn't look there. He's expecting Bradshaw to be further forwards. Bradshaw had come short. And Gunn just takes his time, collects. I would imagine we are just about there. As Gunn clears. Harding wins the initial header. Hutchinson can't get there. Sarkic comes and decides to clear it. I think he could have caught that, but goes against it. And it will be a throw into Millwall in front of their fans as the referee blows for the full-time whistle. So full-time here at Carrow Road. Norwich have won 3-1. Rowe, Sargent and Barnes with the goals. A late consolation from Idemo Imaku. Not enough for Millwall, really. So it's on to the Den next Saturday, where Stoke City visit the capital.